Welcome to yoga. My name's Elyse and we're gonna get started. Let's go ahead and just close our eyes, get into a seated position, and begin to follow our breath. Deep inhale in and deep exhale out. And just settling in, letting go of whatever you were doing before, whatever you're going to be doing afterwards. Just taking this time to be still. You'll be calm. Quiet the mind. Ground yourself. And just tune into that peaceful place deep within inside you. I'd like to invite the theme of today's class to be about resetting yourself as we begin to re-enter the world, taking what we've learned from being at home and bringing that with us back as we go out into the world. Let's go ahead and just bring our hands to the heart and go ahead and just bow down if you'd like and create an intention for today. And then let's go ahead and just bring that intention into our hearts. And then bringing that out into the universe, just letting go of the outcome, letting go of the way that you think that it should arrive, the package that it should come in. Sometimes our best presents and gifts that we received come from people that we don't expect or places we don't expect. Let's go ahead and just bring those arms all the way out and back and up, out and back, and out and back, and all the way up and down, and up and down, and up and down. Let's bring those hands down, come up and over, reach and stretch. Up and over, reach and stretch. So over the last month, we've had 2 bird nests that have been built on our property. One was a finch nest and one was robins. And it kind of struck me that I've never actually seen that before. That doesn't mean that there weren't nests on my property before, because there probably were. I just was so busy and chaotic and caught up, I probably didn't notice. And I was starting to think about how for a bird, its nest is wherever it wants it to be. So if it's at my house, it's at my house. If it's at your house, it's at your house. But it's their home. And they make it special. It's not something that's on the outside, it's something that comes from within. The nest that nurtures its eggs and then its little baby birds. And then eventually they fly away. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale here, exhale out. Well, during this pandemic time when we've all been forced to be at home a lot more than we ever thought we would ever be at home, it started to occur to me that it's not just the being at home that is unique in this time, but it's the quieting down. It's the silence. It's the not having to go to a zillion places and do a million things. And in that silence, there is power. And so now as we begin to reopen the world, let us take those wise lessons that we might have been able to tune into during this time and try to take them with us. Let's go ahead and straddle the legs, flexing the feet, sitting up as straight as possible. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale here. Exhale, walk those hands out, out, out. Every exhale, come down a little deeper. Keep reaching. And just feeling your inner thighs, your back extend. And then walking your hands over to the right. And then walk over to the left. I think by practicing our yoga and quieting our minds and tuning within, we can really find our gifts. We can really get in touch with our souls, which is really where our true homes are, in our souls. Let's come all the way back here, melt down, and come all the way up. Let's just drop the head and begin to do some head, neck, and shoulder rolls. Just thinking of your nose, painting circles, first one way, then the other way. And then coming all the way back up. Let's go ahead and just bring those legs together. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little better. And let's take the hands and just bring them right underneath the feet. So if you're having difficulty doing this, you can walk your feet out a little bit more. You can walk them in. You can walk them wider. Just go to a place where you can actually get right underneath your feet. On the inhale, we're just going to straighten up. And on the exhale, we're going to bring those toes toward the ground and let the head come with you and just stretching out your upper back and neck right here. Inhale, come back up. And on your exhale, just pressing your feet down towards the ground, head going with you, and just opening up your neck and back. And one more time, inhale up, and exhale, come all the way down. Let's go ahead and lengthen those legs all the way up, flexing the feet, and let's have those shoulders back, spine nice and straight. Inhale here, exhale, come up and over. So you want to come up and out of your sacrum right here. Don't round yet. Just hold right here, stretching up and out of your sacrum. You can grab your toes, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. You can also bend your knees a little bit, just to keep that back a little more straight. And then on your exhale, let's go ahead and bring those arms all the way up. Bring them behind you and just lift right here, pressing those hips up to the sky. Let's inhale, press up, exhale down, inhale up, exhale down, and one more time, up and exhale down. Good, let's come back onto our hands and knees. Hands are right under the shoulders, knees are right under the hips. And let's go into cat and cow. Really taking that time to articulate through your spine. Exhale, rounding. Inhale, releasing. Exhale and inhale. Just coming back home to your body. And let's go ahead and bring that right hand and that left leg out and just hold right here and act as if you're shaking my hand right here and just hold, reaching out. And let's just go ahead and just lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. Now we're going to take the opposite elbow and the opposite knee, bring it in and out and in and out, in and out. And now go ahead and just see if you can grab your foot with your hand. If you can't, don't worry about it. But if you can, go ahead and just bring it up, holding and stretching, breathing right here. And release. Let's keep that leg all the way up. Curl the toes under, come into a down dog, a 3-leg down dog. You're gonna come up and down on the ball of your foot right here. Keep the hands where they are. We're gonna bring that knee into the chest as you shift your weight forward. Come all the way back. Now, if this is too hard for you, you can just drop down to your knee and do the same thing. Otherwise, we're gonna be up here and we're gonna bring the knee in, come out, in and out. Last time, and let's bend that knee all the way back and bring it through for pigeon. So opposite ankles is going towards opposite hand. Let's reach that back leg all the way back. And if you don't want to do this position, you can just hang out here in a figure 4 position, which is also getting a great stretch for your hip. Otherwise, you're here, holding, and just opening your chest. Let's interlace the fingers in the back and squeeze open, lift your heart. Take some nice deep breaths here. Let's interlace the fingers, bring them all the way out in front of us. Come all the way up. Bring your fingertips together in a steeple. And now go ahead and walk those hands all the way out. Just releasing into your hip, focusing in on your breath. Just settling in, letting it go, tuning into your true self. On your next exhale, slowly come back up and come back into table. Hands are right under the shoulders. Let's go into cat and cow again. Cat and cow. Just coming all the way up and down. And then go ahead and bring your left arm and your right leg out. And act as if you're shaking my hand. And we're just going to lift up, up, up. Little presses, little pulses. Just squeezing in your posterior shoulder and back, glutes, hamstrings. And then let's go ahead and bring that opposite knee and elbow in and out, in and out, in and out, and in and out. Let's go ahead and see if you can grab your foot. Open it up, lift, take some nice deep breaths, lift a little higher. And then from here, go ahead and release. Let's curl the toes under, come into a 3-leg down dog. Come up and down on the ball of your foot right here. And then let's just bring that leg into your chest. Knee comes into the chest. Come back up. So you're shifting your weight forward. See if you can see what I'm doing here, where I'm not just bringing my knee in and out. I'm shifting my weight forward, then coming back up. So you're really tuning into your core muscles here, developing that strength. And again, you can bring your other knee down on the ground if this is too challenging right now. Last time, in, come all the way back. Let's circle right underneath your armpit and come through for pigeon or do the figure 4. And go ahead and open. And just make sure you're doing your other leg. So I think I'm doing my same leg. That's okay, I'll do that for you. But you go ahead and do your other leg. So, holding right here. And then reaching out and up and out. And I'm walking out. And just melting down, releasing, just letting go. So yogi shamanic wisdom tells us that our souls are born whole and complete as a full and complete home. And then as we live our lives, we begin to discard parts of our home, parts of our soul, parts that we may decide isn't good enough, is not smart enough, isn't pretty enough. And then we begin to feel like parts of us are missing. That feeling of homesickness of sorts. But there is an antidote to that. And that is, again, by tuning into your breath, tuning into your soul, welcoming all of your selves, even your shadow selves, so that you feel complete and whole, that you have your nest and your home. Let's go ahead and come all the way up. Come back to table. But this time, let's walk those hands out a little bit and just begin to do some hip circles. So we're just going around one way, just reaching all the way out to the side, all the way out in front, all the way to the other side, back towards the heels. And let's just go ahead and go the other direction. Stretching and opening. And then coming back. Let's go ahead and just bring those hands right underneath the shoulders again and take your hand, inhale all the way up, bring it under. Let's go ahead and just thread that needle so you're laying right into your shoulder, your rotator cuff area, breathing right here. You can take this hand and bring it behind you and just deepen the twist, looking up to the ceiling. If you want a little balance challenge, you can lift up that back leg and hold it here and do little presses up to the sky. So just go wherever you want to go and taking 3 more deep breaths here. Let's go ahead and bring that knee down, come all the way back up to table and go into cat and cow. Let's go with the other arm. Inhale all the way up. Exhale all the way through. And again, then taking this hand around you if you'd like. Doing that balance challenge if you'd like. Pressing if you'd like. And just holding here. Going for 3 more deep breaths. On your next exhale, bringing your knee down, come back up to table. Let's curl those toes under and go into down dog. And just begin to pedal through your dog, bending one knee, then the other. And then go ahead and just come all the way up onto the toes. Shift your weight forward, hold right here as a hover. Come back up and bring those heels down. Inhale all the way up, exhale down, inhale back up, and bring those heels down one more time, all the way up, come forward, all the way up, and back. Just holding here, walk your feet to your hands to your feet. Check out your pedicure. Hopefully at this point you decided to cut your own nails, and you're looking at a nice job that you might have done for yourself, or not. Let's go ahead and walk those hands over to the side and hold. And And then walk over to the other side and hold. Come back to that forward fold. This time let's bend those knees and wrap the arms around the backs of the legs, pressing your chest onto your legs, holding here. Go ahead and just press up and straighten out those legs. Grab the elbows and slowly roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Head, shoulders, neck, come up. Slide your shoulder blades down the back. Let's go ahead and open up those legs nice and wide. Take a nice deep breath in. Inhale here. Exhale down, sweep the floor. Inhale here. Exhale down, sweep the floor. Last time up. Last time down. This time come all the way into goddess. Sink it down. Reach and reach. Reach and reach. This time come up onto your toes and reach and reach and reach. This time reach it out to the side and reach and reach and reach. This time bring it down, reach, reach and reach. This time just bring those arms around and let them just wrap around your kidneys and waist, and just letting everything go. Knocking on heaven's door. Inhale and exhale. Just letting everything go. Inhale and exhale. And now let's go ahead and just bring those legs open and begin to lunge side to side, side to side, side to side. Give me some cloud arms. We're just moving around any stagnant energy, letting all the chakras get invigorated and ignited. Cloud arms all the way up to the middle and all the way down. Let's come over to the side and just hold little presses right here. Pressing, opening. And now let's go ahead, if you can, bring your hands down to the ground. Lift the toes up to the sky, and you're on the ball of your foot right here. Just holding here, and then walking around. Just do what you can. Come up and over and just hold right here. Little presses, opening up your hamstring and inner thigh. It's a deep, deep, deep stretch, so just be careful. Listen to your body. Every exhale coming down a little more. And then coming all the way back up. Let's come over to the other side. Little presses right here, holding here, pressing. See what's going on with this leg today. And then let's go ahead, if you can, come all the way down, toes up to the ceiling, and walk it around. You're on the ball of this foot. Come up and over and just hold. Every exhale coming down a little deeper. Coming all the way back. And now coming into frog. So bringing your arms on the inside, bringing your hips all the way down, and just holding here. Pressing open your inner thighs a little more. And then coming up through the back body, come all the way up and down. Let's bring the feet together. Lift all the way up. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. One more time. Exhale down. This time we're going to go off to the left. You're going to go left, up, and come up and down. Then you're going to go to the right, up, and go up and down. Let's do that again. Left, up, going down and up, right, up, down and up. One more time each side, all the way out, up, release, and all the way out, up, release. Good. Let's bring those hands all the way down. Bring the feet together, coming into mountain pose, just energizing your legs. Let's focus in on the feet. Let's lift up all 10 toes, spread them out nice and wide. Bring them back down again. Lift up on the arches of the feet. Activate the thighs. Hips are level, shoulders are back, hands are out in the anatomical position. Let's just close our eyes and take a few deep breaths here. Grounding our feet down into Mother Earth. Supports us tirelessly. And feeling that grounding energy come all the way up through our feet, through our legs, through our hips and back, torsos, neck and head, and connecting to the cosmos. Let's go ahead and open our eyes and bring our hands to the heart. We're going to go into the sun salutation. So I'm going to go ahead and turn to the side. Let's take a nice deep breath in, baby back bend. Let's lead with the chest, come all the way down. Nice deep breath in, come up, half lift. Exhale down, fold the body in half. Nice deep breath in, bring your right leg all the way back. Hold right here, come down and up right here with that back knee. And then let's come all the way up into a high lunge warrior one position. Holding here, back knee down and up, down and up, down and up. Now holding here, let's just bring those arms out in front and pull them back. So reaching forward, a little balance move here, pulling back. One more time, all the way back, come all the way up, go into warrior two. Let's look right over your left fingertips. Holding here, looking over your fingertips. Arms are straight, check out yourself on the monitor. And let's go ahead and reverse that warrior. Inhale here, exhale over, all the way back, come all the way over. Last time, and all the way over. Bring your hand down to the ground if you'd like. Create that yoga lock if you'd like. Holding here. On your next exhale, come all the way back up into warrior two. Let's straighten out that knee. And now we're going to keep the legs straight and go into triangle. So we're squeezing the scapula together, slide to the side, come up and over, and just hold here, twisting and opening. Head is in alignment with the arm and the shoulder and the hips and the legs. You can use the wall if you happen to be near a wall to help you out. Let's just go ahead and release that lower arm for a moment and hold right here. A little extra challenge with the core. If this is too uncomfortable or challenging, feel free to bring that hand back onto the leg. Go ahead and come all the way back up. Warrior two, warrior one. Let's bring those hands out to the side. Interlace the fingers. Come all the way up and over, just holding here. Bring that right hand down to the ground. Left hand all the way up. Wrap it behind your back. Heel toe your left foot out to the side. Slide your right leg all the way back. Come down. Left knee opens. Hands are on the inside. Come all the way down onto your forearms or a block or a pillow. Or stay on your hands. And again, just tuning back into your breath. Coming home to your body, to your sensations. Just noticing that silence. On your next exhale, slowly come back up. Heel toe your foot back to the center. Curl your toes under. Come all the way back into plank. Let's come forward and back on those toes. Up in the toes, back in the heels. Toes, heels, toes, heels, and then just hold right here. Keep those elbows in close to the body. Bend the elbows, come all the way down to the ground. Tops of the feet on the floor. Nice deep breath in, come into cobra. Drop your shoulders. Come all the way down. We're gonna do something again. So we're gonna come all the way up. This time I want you to look over your right shoulder and lift your right leg. Come all the way down. This time I want you to look over your left shoulder and lift your left leg. Come all the way down. We're gonna do that one more time. All the way up and lift. Come back down. All the way up and lift. And come back down. Let's come back up into cobra. Curl the toes under, go into down dog. Nice deep breath in, bring your right leg forward, then your left. Nice deep breath in, baby back bend. Come back to namaste. Let's go ahead and turn the other direction. Take a nice deep breath in, baby back bend. Exhale, dive all the way down. Nice deep breath in, half lift. Exhale, fold the body and more in half. Nice deep breath in, bring your left leg back if you haven't already done your left leg. Come down and up, and down and up. Let's go ahead and come into high lunge warrior one position, sinking down. And then from here, bringing those arms out, pull back, leaning forward, bringing it back, out, pull back, out, pull back. Last time. And come up to warrior one, come over to warrior two. So you're looking over your right fingertips, sinking down, holding here. Let's reverse the warrior. Inhale here, exhale over. Inhale here, exhale over. Last time, over and hold, reaching. Let's go ahead and bring that hand down to the ground if you can. Make the lock if you can. Holding here. And then coming all the way back up. Come into warrior two. Come back, let's go into triangle pose, squeezing the shoulder blades together, straightening out the legs, and come to the side. Come all the way over and just holding here. Arms, legs, head, hips, all in the same alignment. You can bring this arm behind you if you'd like. Let's come all the way back up, warrior two. Come into warrior one. Bring those hands all the way out. Interlace the fingers and come all the way over. Right shoulder's going down to right leg, holding here, lifting. Let's bring your left hand down on the ground, bring your hand all the way up, wrap it behind your back, heel toe your foot out to the side, slide your leg all the way back, drop it down. Right knee opens to the side. Come all the way down to your forearms or onto a block, or just stay on your hands, breathing here. Listening to the silence. Silence of your mind and silence of your soul. On your next exhale, slowly come back up. Heel toe your foot back to the center. Curl your toes under, bring your right leg back. Hold here for plank. Let's just lift and lift and lift and lift and lift. Let's bend the elbows, come all the way down to the ground. Tops of the feet on the floor. Nice deep breath in, come into cobra. Curl the toes under, go into down dog. Down dog plank for 3. Hold down dog. Nice deep breath in, left leg comes in, then the right. Nice deep breath in, baby back bend. Come back to namaste. Let's go ahead and come all the way down to the ground, laying onto our stomachs. I'm just gonna check out the chat box because I saw a couple of things pop up, make sure everybody's doing okay. All right, looks like we're good. And reaching all the way out. So one person asked how long the class goes for. So it's typically about a 45-minute class. So we probably have about 10 to 15 minutes left. All right. So take a nice deep breath in and let's reach that right arm and that left leg out. Exhale down, left arm, right leg up. Exhale down, nice deep breath in, reach it all the way up. Exhale down, nice deep breath in, reach it all the way up. And exhale down. From here, we're gonna go ahead and just lift both arms and legs. Bring those arms out to the side, all the way back. Interlace the fingers and just hold right here. If you can, grab your feet. And if you can grab your feet, take a nice deep breath in, reach and lift. Exhale down. Nice deep breath in, reach and lift. Exhale down. Nice deep breath in, reach and lift. And exhale down. So let's go ahead and come all the way up and back into child's pose. So the knees open up nice and wide, big toes together. Reach those arms all the way out. Bring that forehead down to the ground and just hold right here. On your next exhale, slowly come back up. Let's lay onto the back. Let's bring your right knee into the chest, extend your left leg out, and just begin to rotate that ankle to the outside. And breathing in and out, just tuning yourself back into your breath. And then to the other direction. Let's bring that leg all the way up as straight as possible. And lift your head off the floor and just walk up to your ankle and hold. And just seeing if you can come a little bit closer. And then come all the way down. Let's bring that knee into the chest. You're gonna go into a spinal twist. Opposite hand on the outside of the knee. Bring that arm out to the side. Bring that knee across the body. And just look over at this hand right here. Closing your eyes. Just focusing in on that stretch. Releasing. Tuning back into your Atman. Your true, beautiful diamond self that's within you. That whole home that's within inside of you. All of your parts. Embracing it all. Releasing what no longer serves you. Bring that knee, hello Samson, back into your chest. Come all the way up. You always see my dog, you didn't know I had a cat too. Let's bring that left knee into the chest and go ahead and rotate the ankle to the outside, And now to the inside. And now bring that leg all the way up as straight as possible. Let's lift all the way up and hold right here. Stretching, bringing that leg back. Holding, breathing. Let's come all the way down. Let's bring that knee into the chest. Bring your opposite hand on the outside of the knee and just come up and over and just looking at your hand over here. Closing your eyes, breathing, just releasing, taking some nice deep breaths in. Let's bring that knee back in. Extend it all the way up and down. Let's go ahead and grab the soles of the feet for a happy baby pose. Just bending and stretching. Opening. Getting out any last kinks. And then when you're ready, just slowly coming into Shavasana for your final relaxation. And you can do whatever you want here. You can just lay in Shavasana like this with your legs open, feet open, hands open. You can have your knees out to the side like this. You can bring your head under a pillow. You can bring your legs up on the wall. Any options. Just become comfortable and begin to tune back into your breath. Inhaling and exhaling. And again, if thoughts start to come into your head, try to just let them flow by right now, taking this last time to release and let go. And just be in this sacred space, taking back these last few moments for you to find calm, to find that reset. Looks like I have a snuggler today to join me. So today I talked about the art of coming home to yourself, of coming into your soul, embracing all aspects of it so that you don't feel homesick because you're not including all of you. We've had some opportunity the last few months to be at home, to stop the chaos for a little while, to silence a lot of the noise. And hopefully, through some anxiety, which is perfectly normal, find moments of peace through our silence, through our slowing down. I'd like to end today with a few quotes on silence, stillness, and how that can bring power back into your life. Silence holds immense power. When we learn to still the mind, we are able to create what we want in life instead of reacting impulsively because of a restless mind. Silence helps us understand ourselves and tune into our inner wisdom and creativity. When we are with people, silence can help us be present and connect with others. When we are stuck or confused, silence brings us enormous insights. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "In the end, we remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends." Deepak Chopra said, "Silence is the great teacher, and to learn its lessons, you must pay attention to it." There is no substitute for the creative inspiration, knowledge, and stability that come from knowing how to connect with your core through inner silence. And finally, the great Sufi poet Rumi wrote, "Only let the moving waters calm down, and the sun and moon will be reflected on the surface of your being." You have to be still to connect with those inner gifts. and to bring light into your soul. In a few moments, we're going to be coming back into the present. So take a moment for any final reflections or feelings of gratitude. And then when you're ready, just begin to breathe a little more energetically, wiggling fingers and toes. And then when you're ready, go ahead and roll over onto your side and pause for a moment. And then come up to a seated position. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Inhale, bring those hands all the way up to the universe. Breathe in your gifts, your wisdom. Let's go ahead and just seal that with our hands and bring that into our mind, bodies, and spirits. Namaste. Namaste from the cat. Thank you for joining me, and we'll see you next week. I'm going to unmute everybody now. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi.
Namaste.
Namaste. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Thank you so much. It was great.
Oh, good. And you could hear me and stuff okay? Music?
Music was lower than usual, but I heard it.
Okay. Yeah, because I was feeling like sometimes it was too loud, and so I've been experimenting, so.
The only time I had trouble was when you were lying on the ground.
Oh, okay. And was there any lag? Like, was there any because last week I saw the video and it was kind of laggy.
No, there was no lag.
Okay, good. All right, thanks.
It was fine. Everything was
Max
perfect.
Yoga.
Okay.
Max says namaste too.
Have a good day, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Looking good.
Thank you.
All right, bye everyone.